like a live where people go to talk about me, or am I invited?
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, we got an echo.
Why are we echoing?
I'm on mute.
It stopped. It stopped. Whoever. Oh, no, it didn't. That's really weird. Okay, hold on. Is that
Well,
better?
how's everybody doing?
Yeah, there. That's it. We got it.
Perfect.
I'm so bummed the 3X Dong crew neck sweatshirt is sold out. So everybody, welcome. We have Monty and we have Kidney J up here.
Yay!
Woo!
Wow.
I know,
you guys
Catalicious.
are energetic. So energetic. Wow.
Hello, everybody.
Did you guys see this? I need to figure out how to put these.
Put me where Monty is so he can be at top.
Okay. I think he needs to go, though, where nothing's blocking him.
There we go. Trade us out.
There we go.
Yes, Monty could go in the middle.
Yeah. We could always put you on Spotlight if you want, Monty. Anyway, did you guys see this tweet?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you think she went to see him, or is she really at home depressed?
I think one of two things. She went there and is super inebriated and still there, or she went there with coffee and weed and was rejected, and this tweet maybe has some truth to it. And she's super low right now. All I'm gonna say is her tweets the last few days, the English is really not making any sense.
No.
It's worse than usual. So I think she's into the substances, but that's just my theory. Those two things, I think, either or.
Right. What about you, Monty?
I'm just gonna agree with Kidney J, to be honest with you. I think she's with Nader. I think she's celebrating her birthday a bit early. I think she's could be out and boot in Montreal. She is just literally somewhere where she doesn't want us to know where she's at, so she'll use whatever as a cover.
Yep. I think she saw him. I was trying to find the post on. Oh, here it is on Insta, because this post on Insta just makes me more so think that she saw him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's talking about toxic relationships, and she hasn't really posted anything about him since, well, for a few weeks now. It's pretty much been, but this is definitely all about him.
Ooh, CM Cakes. Look at CM Cakes says. That looks like someone else wrote that message. 5150 ?
Oh, here's the one from Insta. Hold on a sec.
Hey Phil. Hey Kiki.
So it says, I knew how toxic it was, but I didn't care because I was addicted to you. Toxic relationships seriously harm your mental health. That just makes me think even more so that she went to see him.
Yeah, that makes sense, as if, they were talking things over, and for some reason the talk went sour. I don't even know where Didi is at this moment. Nader hasn't been on a live for days now. Something's going on. So
Yep.
is he and Didi on the outs now? Is that why? I have no idea if it's possible.
It's possible because he just got angry. Their last stream, remember, he got angry because he got kind of jealous. Somebody in the chat was talking to Didi and wanting to meet Didi, and so maybe that caused a riff.
I guess so. I'm just gonna wait on my Tommy Hilfiger sweats just to make some They'll start making some hilarious videos. It was supposed to have arrived like 3 days ago, but something
Oh,
happened with the
did you get a
mail.
tracksuit?
I did the exact same one he has. Gray Tommy Hilfiger sweater
Oh,
top with the gray shorts. The exact same one.
I
oh my
love
gosh, that's gonna be
it.
so funny.
Oh, I love it. That's so hilarious.
And then maybe get Jay a short blonde wig.
Uh,
Yes.
oh,
I know
I
where
don't
you
know.
could get one. Borrow one.
I'll have to work on my French accent as well, my Quebecois accent as well.
I think we're
Um,
supposed to start with a boot.
Boots? Well, I got that nailed. I am Canadian, so out and boot is I'm pretty good with that.
I
She
love it.
also posted before the like an previous to this one on Instagram as well, the lonely sad balloon that says talk to yourself like someone you love as well. Um,
Oh.
Oh, she
I don't
also
know if you
posted
saw that.
when they say you can't do it twice and take pics. Oh yeah, here's the one
Yes.
with the balloon. Talk to yourself like someone you love. Yeah.
Yep, I'm seeing it all. It makes me seem like as if she gave him some money and her affections were not requited.
Yes. That's why I think maybe she showed up and then they said, like, why are you here? Go away.
Yeah, kind of like that. She loves doing the show ups, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, She just happens to be in the neighborhood with coffee and weed.
Yeah,
Right.
like when
It's
she went to Maduban restaurant.
Yes.
It's literally like 5 to 10 minutes away from his house, like literally.
yeah, it
Dang.
can't be all coincidences that she happens to be in the same area as him at the same time as him. It happened in Montreal, now it's happening here. Or I mean there in Gatineau, so yeah. I
Now
think
there is another theory as well that she may have helped him move some more. Um, she could have done that and maybe thought, um, "Hey, I'm here. I'm going to get back in your good graces." And maybe it was just what it was. He's like, "Yeah, help me move. I'm going to use you," and then
yep,
GTFO, bye bye.
yep.
So it could have been
So
that as well.
there's so many theories out there. Somebody was saying maybe like her family um did like an intervention or something, and then they're the ones kind of controlling her social media, and she's in the hospital or something. I mean, there's so many things that my fear is, and I know everybody's going to scold me, but I still worry. Like she doesn't even think, she meets these guys on like Tinder and stuff like that, and she goes right to their houses. So my worry is that she met up with this Jose, and who knows what kind of person he is.
Yeah, Tinder rule, POF rule, Bumble rule, number one, meet in a public place because, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people, sorry, men in general are creepy. And you can usually get like a sense of what they're after through the conversation. But I think Foodie Beauty is missing that part where she sort of um, has a good grasp on what people want, if you know what I mean, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, she could have got herself in trouble with Jose. Who knows?
Yeah,
Do you?
but Jose, I know what kind of guy Jose is, though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's the imaginary kind.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna ask. I was like, does anybody even believe that Jose exists?
I know, that was my next question. Do you think he's real? That's funny.
I don't.
So you
I
don't
think
think
it's
that
all
their
gonna.
plans then um to pepperoni or to cheese pizza, not cheese pizza, to
Cheeseburger.
do something on OF on OnlyFans? You don't think that that's going to happen?
I don't know. Maybe okay. This might get weird.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe she'll have a blow up doll or maybe a Chucky doll like Sagittarius Shawty. Maybe maybe that's Jose.
Oh no.
True. She has talked about that before,
She
like having it all.
has.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Knowing Foodie Beauty, she would put a sombrero on it and just
Exactly.
like go to town. I don't know. It could be just like, who knows? It could
I
be a
mean,
dong.
that could be content though. Come on.
Well, yeah, I
What?
was just thinking it could also go under comedy. She she wouldn't really be showing anything horrible because it doesn't have the real parts.
Well, she is trying to produce new movies for the Beezer show, so he could be a new character.
Yeah, she's taken this job, quote, seriously.
True,
So you
true,
guys
true.
think that she definitely saw him. Not Jose, but Nader.
Likelihood is extremely high, especially after going on the long road, especially going to that specific parking lot 27, staying there for some strange reason and then leaving. The only reason she goes there is because allegedly she's picking something up.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
I've been saying that all
listen.
along.
See, I don't know like the effects of different drugs and stuff like that, but I know there's a lot of people that, have said she's definitely on something else or whatever. Do you think she'll get her channel back, guys?
No, that ship has sailed. That's done, gone with. I agree with Monty when she created the Beezer show. That was the day when she probably got an email saying, listen, your appeal didn't go through. And she scrambled to think of something else.
Do you think this will survive the Beezer show? Why aren't they taking it down?
I don't think it'll survive. YouTube's already re-looking into the Beezer show. The Beezer show. So, I think over time it'll get enough complaints that it will be taken down. Plus, she is already ban evading, so that's also part of it. It could survive, but the likelihood is that it won't. So I think she really needs to get serious with Twitch. Maybe make Twitch the new platform she beezes on. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Like Shiny has gotten her channel back. She's monetized again, and I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Right.
And Shani's been up and monetized for maybe a month, 2 months now, and still nothing. And I'm pretty sure people have reported her as well.
Well, and I feel like, disappearing like this for 2 days, she thinks that she still has that 91,000 subs, that are going to continue to watch and support when she makes promises that she can't keep or doesn't keep. I don't think it's going to bode well for her, trying to start all these different platforms and she's already not doing what she's promising. She put all those tweets out, what she was going to do on each channel, and then nothing since.
And people are paying for these 3 channels. It's not like before.
So, since I've been out of the loop for a good week or so, I'll have to ask y'all a question. Do you guys think that her followers are wearing thin? Do you feel like are they getting stronger, or are they like starting to like get over it? What do y'all think?
I think they're starting to get over it. I think at this point it's more curiosity about whether or not these channels are gonna, stay up and everything. But she only, I think at the most she has, what is it? Can't remember if it must be Twitch. She has like 8,000 subscribers on there. That's nothing compared to her 91,000. I'm sure those 91,000, a lot of them were from the beginning years. And if you don't watch regularly, it doesn't even come up in your feed. So a lot of those people forget that they even followed her probably.
Yeah, a lot of those 90,000 subs were dead subs for sure. Monty, I don't know, I haven't been watching her Twitch numbers, but you said they're dwindling a bit as well.
Uh, and numbers in terms of views is going down over time. Each live stream she does, the viewership is down, but people are still subscribing to her Twitch. I think she has over 4,000, maybe 5,000 by now. I can check. But the Twitch is gonna take a little bit of a hit because people have to now pay. So it's like, yeah, you're having people pay now. So what do you expect?
Well, right, and then she puts them on sub only afterwards, so she's not getting those new subscribers for the replays, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's about the monies, and that is why she's been spending way too much money, overspending in all honesty. So it's gonna turn into something bad is all I'll say. Plus, I could swear she's still giving Nader money. But we'll find out in time. As with everything else, we've always found out.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. And everything she tries to keep in the dark comes to light. Um, she gets super high one night and just like spills the beans, or she'll rage. Um, it will come out. And I don't know, maybe it'll be different this time, and her current Beezers will actually leave. Who knows?
Mel has a question. Did she get inheritance from the grandma? I didn't think of that because she says that she's not as broke as people think she is or whatever, but her scrambling and making everybody pay for all these platforms kind of says otherwise.
It was my understanding the grandmother was on a fixed income, so I don't know. This is just what I heard and read. I don't think there was much inheritance, if there was any.
Yeah, let's back up a second. Where did this whole inheritance
Yeah.
thing even come from?
I don't even know. I guess just because she passed. So, and like I said, she is saying that she has money, that she's not as broke as she says as people think she is or whatever. So I think it's just people, connecting dots where her grandmother passed and she's saying she has money, maybe.
Yeah, that's because she was saying she was broke, and then all of a sudden she'd have flush with cash. So people were saying it must have been an inheritance, or she's using those payday loan places.
Yeah,
That
why would you need that if you're making 15, 20 grand a month?
Yeah, well, she likes to spend. Doesn't matter how
What
much money she makes, she'll just spend it all or try to.
Monty's favorite phrase lately is conspicuous consumption. So yeah, she's just been spending and spending. If you add it all up, plus like her rent, her utilities, pizzas, Sprites, and frozen meals, it all adds up. Like,
Oh my gosh, yeah. When she orders in, it's not just, you know, $40, $50 like most of us. It's $130 for a meal. Grebo says the current VIBs are leaving and the paywalls are keeping others from finding her. Financially bad news for her.
Yep, that's what's happening. Different type of way you get paid, which people could still watch her free on Twitch, but she just doesn't understand that the way people are watching her was mostly for free, and now they have to pay. And if people have to pay, they're gonna make the decision of whether or not they should or shouldn't pay. And most people are not gonna be able to pay because most people were trolls or just shy talking her. Like the real VIBs wasn't that much. If you look at her chat of the people that were paying, that weren't even trolls that were paying, the real core of VIBs wasn't that much.
Yeah, it seems like maybe 15 at tops.
Yeah, like if you look at who was chatting every single time, there was just like a VI, members only chat on YouTube, it wasn't a lot of people, like 50 tops, maybe 60 tops at times in prime hours. Other than that, yeah, there wasn't much people there talking.
Right.
And you also have to remember the economic climate right now. People are not going to want to pay for that when they're paying, so much for gas now, so much for food prices,
Yeah.
maybe employment issues because of the pandemic. Yeah, so as far as people paying her and following her all over these different platforms, I can't see it happening long term, especially when she's pulling this shite about not posting on OnlyFans. When was the last time she posted it on OnlyFans?
I want to say the 10th. Other than she might have posted, like when she was posting saying, this is where I'm going to do this and this is where I'm going to do that. Other than that, I think she didn't post anything since like March 10th.
And that was the Peeps massacre.
Well, there's people that have paid for OnlyFans, and like she's literally putting nothing on OnlyFans. She's only really utilized Patreon and Twitch, and now she's kind of giving up on Patreon too. So, I don't know.
Well,
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I don't understand how she affords it. Like just the food in general, because it's so expensive. Like literally today we went and did it. We had our video today that we did, and that was like $60, and that was that's way smaller than what she normally gets.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's affording it. Is all I'm trying to say.
Right. And she's supporting Pete's too. $8 per gallon. Wow. Yeah, here it's like $4.65 or something. I mean, gas is ridiculous right now.
And she's intentionally putting tweets out saying she's going to do this on OnlyFans and this on Twitch and this on Patreon and this on YouTube. That way everybody waits and nobody cancels their memberships. Like, she's not going to say, I'm not going to use one of these anymore, because she wants everybody to still pay for all three of them.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's not going to be long before she has memberships on YouTube.
Mrs. Squirrel says, my friend has her Patreon. Instead of going live there, she linked her Twitch, which was behind another paywall. People are not happy at all, and they shouldn't be.
Mel B is asking if isn't Pete's getting some income from YouTube himself? Yeah, he's getting Sweet Daddy snacks income. Like, he's making like $500, to support his food and other things that he does in his spare time late at night in his room alone.
With his ponies. And don't forget, Twitch takes 50%, and now that all her videos are set up subs only, nobody new can watch them and get ads. It's channel financial suicide. I totally agree. That's what I was saying. No new people can find her, because you can watch her Twitch for free when it's live, but once her Twitch videos streams end, then she makes them subs only. So you have to pay. So there's no new, there's no new
She
viewers
does
coming
not.
in. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, now she
Are
does.
you serious?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I should also say this to people. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get one free sub per month through Amazon Prime on Twitch, because Amazon does own Twitch. So you can actually link both your Amazon account. It doesn't have to be the same email address. Typically, what I did yesterday was just be signed in on both my Twitch, both my Amazon. I went to a specific site. They linked each other automatically. I accepted the link. Then I waited a few minutes, and then when I went back to her channel to watch her previous live, it said I went to subscribe. Then it gives you a box where you can tick for your free sub, and that's what I did. Just
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, me too.
Is it true that she got mad when people rated her? Is that true?
Yeah,
I
she was mad because she didn't know that was like kind of a good thing to happen.
This girl never knows. She never knows the gold that sits in her hands. Like she like literally possesses like golden hands for things, and she just doesn't educate herself enough to like understand. Like she's sitting on so much. She could be making so much more money by not even talking about money, just doing like Chantal stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's irritating when people waste their talents. I get
Everything is
irritated
money
with that.
now. I've never heard her talk so much about money.
It's true.
I know. I haven't either. I really have not witnessed her like e-begging before, and she's not being shy about it this time. This is Laura sent this from OnlyFans. Oh, juicy content coming real soon. Was this just yesterday, Laura?
It says the 18th, I think.
Yeah, it looks like the 18th on top.
Oh,
But
wait,
that's
right
a great
here.
example of her like e-begging, like talk. Oh, it's juicy. I got all this good stuff. I'm holding secrets. Sorry, I'll be
So you
quiet now.
won't cancel.
Right. And to get people like super interested, but she's not the shiny new toy anymore with all of this. She was for a millisecond. You know what I'm saying? She wasted it.
Right.
Now,
Rhonda
I
says,
mentioned this before. My conspiracy is that the Beezer show is under her aunt's name, and she offered the aunt a percentage of it to let her put everything in her name. What do you guys think?
I think it's under Pete's name only because she was monetized so quickly. When you get monetization, if you're like a new account, which the aunt would be, you actually have to wait a bit. They have to verify your bank account. So Pete's was already set up. So I think they just added it onto his AdSense.
the only reason I'm not sure of that is Pete has been acting really annoyed with her lately, which I don't think I've ever seen him act like that with her. But he has been not, you know, agreeing with every little thing she says and stuff. Like when she was getting the scooter at Walmart, you know, he was upset with her about that. Different things she says, he's like, no, you know. So I'm kind of, like, he didn't even want to put. She wanted him to put a community post up with her Twitter or her Twitch, and he didn't. He wouldn't even do that.
I think that annoyance may be because she let him, like, she persuaded him to add her channel onto it, and now he might be thinking, holy shit, this woman is going to mess up both of our incomes. So I
Yeah,
think
that
maybe
could be.
he's a little bit like, okay, what the F are you doing now, lady? Like,
Exactly. I think
take,
that's his
yeah.
reaction to that. Yeah, man. He doesn't want his bony, brony, pony money to be messed up. Okay. That's
Yep.
why he's
Yeah.
acting like that.
No one messes with his Fluttershy money. No one.
Exactly. Nobody puts Fluttershy in the corner.
He's annoyed because he's seeing that he's not making his. Oh no, he's not. I kind of feel bad for Pete's the stuff that he puts up. I honestly, I don't. There's not a big audience for it.
Well, he's live now, and he said that she's in her room, but she's going for a drive shortly.
Oh.
Well then, okay. Shortly,
I
we'll see if
wonder
that
if
happens.
she'll be streaming that. Now you're not supposed to drive and stream on Twitch, right? Which he's already done.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
But I don't know. Somebody said that they couldn't find it in the TOS for Twitch, but there have been Twitch streamers that have gotten taken down for that. So I don't know how that, how the legalities of that work.
Oh, I guess so. It's a bit ambiguous. maybe the lines are a bit blurred,
Right.
but it sounds like it would be something, if you've seen other Twitch streamers, have consequences for it, why would you do it then? But that's Chantal.
Right. Like this, attitude that she's invincible, no, whether it's, like I said, meeting guys off the internet without, going all by herself to their houses or whatever. I mean, she just thinks that, she's untouchable. Losing her YouTube channel, she never thought that could happen. She thinks she's like above, the rules and the laws and.
Well, yeah, we saw that when she was in the States. She thought, well, okay, I'm supposed to have a COVID test. Maybe I could go and talk to them, and because it's me, I can get through. Like, she thinks,
She really thinks she's a celebrity.
yeah.
I know. That's why she's hard to stomach.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. Was that super negative? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it is. It's like, I don't know what it is. This thing with the Beezer show triggers me so much because all I really wanted from her, I wasn't in on trying to take her channel down and all that. I didn't report or anything like that, but I really, really wanted her to have some humility in it, like to admit wrong. And she has not learned anything
from it. Yeah.
Yes. And she hasn't, and it just infuriates me.
You mommy her.
Kinda, because like today I was worried. I was genuinely worried that she was with Jose and like he did something horrible to her, because she just makes these stupid decisions.
Yeah, she told me this morning.
Gender is bad, people. Sorry, Denise. I'm muting. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that Danny texted me that this morning, and I'm like, oh, no. Anybody.
So Dani texted you because she was worried about Chantal?
Yes.
And the Tinder thing? Oh, my goodness. You getting called out, Dani. Reality check.
She's been coddled her entire life. She's not going to grow. I know, but it baffles me. Like, how can you not learn from that? I just don't even get it.
Leanie brings up a good point. Who thinks she's still going to Cuba? A lot of people think that her tweeting about how she's depressed is sort of a setup for her to say, listen, my mind's not right, guys. I'm not going to Cuba anymore.
Right. Because we didn't notice. Denise, tell her about that tweet. Was it the tweet? And there was like a
sad face after I want to talk about the trip with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh. Tell me the tea. I did not know this.
That's all I have. It was just a sad face after she said she wanted to talk about the trip with everyone. Sad face. So now why would she put a sad face there?
I mean, she really was talking herself out of it the one night. She was worrying about the plane seat. And I don't think too, part of me almost thought too that the Cuba thing was all like a made up, thing to kind of take the attention off of her and Natter so she could, go back or whatever and people wouldn't be suspecting.
Okay. So I need to hear from Kidney J and from Monty. Tell Dani, is she going to Cuba? Is that really happening? What do you guys think?
No. Emphatic no.
At this time, I'm going to say no as well, especially when she's bringing up a multitude of excuses. It's just, she is already letting people down. She started like 2 days ago with the whole, I didn't know about the whole 2-seat thing. And then slowly but surely, more and more excuses are coming up. So it's going to be a no.
Yeah, I don't think she would make it. I honestly don't think she could fit in that seat. And even if she does fit in the seat, like she was talking about wearing a diaper. Well, what are you going to do if you use that diaper? You can't get into the restroom to clean yourself up.
True.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, can you imagine if you were sitting next to her?
Yeah,
It's
the
going to be
smell.
Cuba on green screen.
Yeah, for sure. But I do also think she's not gonna say anything about the trip cancellation until after her birthday, trying to still get that birthday money.
Oh yeah, you're
Most
right. I bet.
most likely that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah, 100%. She's gonna want to get the super chats first and then break it to everyone that surprise, he, is not fulfilling another expectation that she promised to her audience.
Right. And what made her choose Cuba of all places?
I thought because it was cheap. I thought that's what she said.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because I would have thought she would have gone to Jamaica, like gone with the aunt. You have your aunt there.
She has said she hates the sun, she hates the heat. So while Cuba, that resort might be an awesome vacation for somebody who likes like beaches and water and sun, that wasn't it wasn't a vacation that I would think she would choose because it's all the things she hates. And like we were talking, even walking in the sand. How is she going to walk in the sand?
Very true. I think Jamaica would have been a better choice. Better internet, blazing fast internet all over the place, so she could be streaming. Cheap cell service. Well, cheap considering the prices we pay in Canada. It's like super expensive here. Over there, you can get data for like a reasonable price. So she could have streamed all over the island, and went so many places. And yeah, it would have been a better choice. I don't know why she chose Cuba, but okay, she can do her thing.
Jenna asked, "Isn't Jose from Cuba?"
Yeah,
I know
Jose's
people.
from Cuba.
That's why she's gonna have pizza with them this week.
Exactly. And then in Jamaica, she can get all the weed, like the real good shit.
Seriously though, what is she going to do if she did go without being able to smoke at all or take her edibles or what? I mean, I don't think she's going, but if she goes, I think she's going to cut the trip short because she's going to be miserable and she's going to want to fly home early. I don't think she'll get there though, so that's a moot point.
Going.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I could never imagine myself cutting a trip short, especially after paying so much to get there in the first place.
Right.
But then again, I'm me and I'm gonna go prepared. I'm gonna, cross my T's and dot my I's before I go anywhere. But for her, it's like whatever. She has the money, she'll just waste it. She's just gonna get more. It's as if a lot of I've seen another and her both feel as if the internet is an unlimited bank where they just keep making withdrawals from people. Hey, come on, guys, do this, guys. All right, guys, and all the donations just keep rolling in, rolling in, rolling in, rolling in. It doesn't work that way.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's
I will
true.
say, as much as I can't stand him, at least he tries to do something on his channel. At least he does put some effort in. She really just doesn't put any effort in anymore.
I didn't even know he was still streaming.
He was at Didi's. He was doing his cooking videos, but not like he was, not every day.
Jeez, you miss a week in this world, and there's just like so much that goes on. I'm hearing all this stuff like, whoa, like it's crazy. But you know what's interesting is that hearing it now is I can see her cycles I'm like, oh, this is just another Jamaica trip. This is just another, like these little cycles she has, and she's had like a whole entire cycle in like a week,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If she is talking to him, I could definitely see her putting him onto the platform train and having him do multiple kinds of things like she is.
Oh, like so people would start seeing him on OnlyFans
And
or on
Twitch
Twitch.
and Patreon and
Ah,
all of them.
that's interesting.
Well, and his chat has been bugging for Dee to cook, and that was supposed to happen when he was at her house, but it didn't.
Huh.
Would he really want her to cook? I don't know. I don't think he even wants her to do that.
I don't think he does either. I think he likes that she doesn't go on cam.
Yeah, exactly. I think, the show is for him. Only one chef allowed, and that's Nader, right?
Mm-hmm. And everything anybody asks him to cook, he's like, yeah, I can cook that. And I'm always in my head imagining him ending his stream, going over his list of things people want to cook, and Googling recipes and how to do it.
So is it possible that he would be afraid that Dee would cook better than him, like, and show him up? Because she seems like she would catch on to things and be able to do things. Like when I saw them shopping, she was talking about stuff and he kept cutting her off, like that he knows everything. Whenever she has been picking up and learning all kinds of stuff, you can just tell she's like that kind of a person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and if Dee can cook chicken without a salmonella risk, she's already one-upped him.
Exactly. Oh, that's just so sad.
And how he can make any recipe my way. Yeah, we joke about that all the time too.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, everybody thinks.
Oh, thank you, Erie
Thank you,
Pepperoni.
Erie. Aw. What was I going to say? I forget now.
Someone was asking how much the trip was. I think it was, what was it, 600, 900, something like that?
Yeah, I thought, well, she said it was going to be 900 for an extra seat on the plane, and she said that's almost as much as the trip. So.
Tired.
If it's
I can make anything my way.
900 is pretty cheap for an all-inclusive resort. So I do think it was a factor in why she chose Cuba.
Oh, so it's all inclusive. That includes where she's staying and everything?
Yeah, it's a whole resort.
Oh, I cannot wait to see her face. When she gets there, if she goes, I couldn't wait to see her face whenever she gets there. That's a cheap resort. It's a super cheap resort, right?
Well, I looked up the resort the other day on our stream, and we put pictures up and everything from their website. I mean, it looks like a pretty place and everything, but it's a lot of walking.
I'll just say this. Okay, me and my husband got a place in Hawaii, and he's from Hawaii, right? So we thought we knew the area or whatever, and we got this all-inclusive thing to go visit his mom. And we got there and we left immediately because it looks really nice on the outside, but it was so not taken care of on the inside. And it was this is what I'm thinking is the unsanitary conditions that might be inside. That's all.
I would cry. I seriously would cry if I got there and it was yucky.
We were we're actually coming to stay with you guys.
Right?
Sorry, but, yeah.
We went to visit my son last year and that happened. We booked a hotel. We got there. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. There was stains on the sheets. There was scratches carved into the walls to make holes in the walls. It was awful.
Well, you're not going to have to worry about her walking because if she does go, she's never leaving the resort.
Yeah, she probably won't leave her room because, like I said, she'd have to, anywhere she would go, to the pool, to the ocean, to whatever, it's all going to be a walk for her. And she, struggles walking to the bathroom and running out of breath. How is she going to walk through that sand?
Right, on 1,000 Pound Friends. Do you guys watch that?
No.
Okay, well, there are a bunch of friends that are doing bariatric surgery or whatever, and they went to the beach, and they were saying like the hardest thing for morbidly obese, like that size of a person, is like the sand is really scary and hard to navigate. And like one girl was even saying, she was like, she thought that she's like, what happens if something happens? How am I ever going to get out of here? Like she felt like trapped almost by the sand, but they ended up having fun and all that. But it's just like the initial like getting there and doing all that stuff. Like I would give Chantal 5 feet on the beach, and then she would turn around and go right back up to the area.
I mean, this isn't even, I'm not even trying to throw shade, but I could see her taking a couple steps into the sand and then sitting down and being like, I can't walk, I can't get there, or, I can't breathe, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's, she's just not capable of it.
Well, because it's going to be hot to begin with. So the heat alone is, she's not going to do well in the heat. Plus the sands, I mean, even a normal person, I mean, if it's deep enough, you get like that calf burn from walking in the sand.
Yeah.
You just talk about like exercise wise, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like normal person weight wise. I mean, like, athletic, someone that actually works out, it would even bother them.
Yeah. I was just making sure I was understanding you.
Well, yeah, they do like workouts and stuff on the beach because it's harder in the sand, Yeah, exactly, Chan Toddler said. I can see that too, just like a toddler throwing a fit. Yes, I can totally see. I get like this mental image of her walking through the sand and then just like plopping down and being like, no. There's a tweet that says, I'm alive. Oh, yeah, I know. And not with who, ew. Like anybody's buying the ew.
Oh, Samoans, you have a question from LB. How is my brother? Tell him aloha.
Oh. Melby, your internet brother is doing awesome. He had great Jamaican food today, and he is ready to come back on Tuesday for our lives. So.
Advocate asks, has it been actually confirmed that she actually bought a ticket and made hotel reservations? Well, I mean, we haven't seen any receipts of that. So, no, it's not confirmed. Only by what she says. And again, you have to take anything she says with a grain of salt because she has been known to lie so much. They land at the military base too. They have to walk off the plane onto tarmac. I'd like to hear from Kidney J on what she thinks Chantal's state of health is right now.
From Lara is okay.
Oh, hi, Lara. I don't know, pretty much how it's always been. Still diabetic, even though she said as recently as a few days ago that she was not diabetic. We all know she's diabetic. If she actually does this Cuba trip, you have to remember she is not on her warfarin, her blood thinners, and she can get DVT, a blood clot in her leg, which can travel up to her heart, to her lungs, can travel to her brain, which of course would be detrimental. What else? There's so many. I don't know what's going on with the C. diff and all that. She hasn't talked about it. But there's no change. She's just, I don't have health problems. She just deny. So, nothing new there. Nothing I could really contribute to the conversation going on with her health.
Rhonda says, didn't someone look up her flight to Cuba and there wasn't one? Yeah, they looked up her flight. She had said her flight was at 6 a.m. And they looked it up and there was no flights at 6 a.m. There was a flight at 9:30.
Yeah. Yeah, so even that she didn't get right. The 6 a.m. one was yesterday, I believe. So I don't think she's on that. She wasn't on that flight. So I think this was all she was just talking out of her mouth about something and thinking that people are not gonna take the time to check, and people are gonna take the time to check because people know that she does this sort of stuff, which is tell tall tales, and then think she's just gonna get away with it. But in reality, she really does get away with it because she's said and done so many things that I would think a normal channel would have been done and gone with, but she was still going strong, except when she did the whole Omegle thing, which is what most people are saying got her yeeted, her main channel yeeted.
She's too lazy to even look up flights to make it more realistic. Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think she planned on people, finding out the size of the seats and, the time that the flights take off. And I don't think she realized, well, not realized, she should know by now how people are on the internet. They find out everything. But it's like, why would you put all that information out there for people to be able to look it up?
Right, exactly. So that is exactly what I'm thinking. There's just too much inconsistencies. I still think she is definitely gonna most likely be on tomorrow because she needs the birthday super chats. There's a lot of people saving up birthday money for her, and she wants that birthday money just like how Pete's wanted his his presents from people.
Oh my word.
Yeah, the little trip to Walmart, him following along, her in their scooter. Mommy, can I get this?
Right?
I know, it was so bizarre.
Who has kids here? You know how you have your kids and they go to Walmart and they're like by the toy section, and then you're like, "Come on, Stuart, come on!"
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the toys. No, and then you're like, "Stuart, come on!" And Stuart's like, "Oh, no, I'm just gonna stay here by the toys, and you just do your thing." Pete's looks exactly like that, like Stuart in Walmart.
Yeah. Like you got to pick out one toy. You get one toy, Stuart. That's it. Then we gotta
No. And then Pete's like, "No, I get 2 toys because I was a good boy."
Ranson, don't week-long inclusive trips usually go from weekend to weekend, like Friday to Friday, Saturday to Saturday, etc.? The days seem sus. I don't know. I've never had an all-inclusive trip, so.
No. You can go any day. Actually, I think it probably costs more to leave on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because people like to book the whole week off, right? So when you're working Monday to Friday, you want that Monday to Friday trip or Saturday to Saturday trip. And it would cost more if you were to book like Wednesday to Wednesday.
Okay. Kiki, did you guys hear her say she didn't know where her passport was? I did not hear her say that, but that sounds like a way for her to get out of it. Like she was setting herself up with an excuse. But I don't think somebody said she didn't need it.
Phil says she doesn't need one. She's famous.
That's true. I mean, she probably got this trip for free because it's so much publicity for the resort if she's there,
Mm-hmm. True. Very, very true. She's going to host parties and the VIP section.
What?
Huh?
When someone in the 3.5 hour one that she did the other day, someone asked her what airline, and she was, I don't remember the name she said, but she's like, yeah, it's this.
I thought she said Spirit.
Whatever the name was, she was like, yeah, I think it's this. Like, you don't know what plane you're taking? You're not sure?
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's sad because I said, how you have to check in with the airline in the morning. You have to print out your tickets and blah, blah. I mean, it's sad, but I can't see her doing all that legwork either. Unless she had somebody hand her a folder that has her tickets in it and has, I can't see her getting up at the crack of dawn, checking in with the airline, printing out her tickets to get, I don't know. It's sad, but I don't see her following through with any of the things she would have to do. And even that list the list of what she had to do or get or whatever for the trip. Her aunt wrote that list. There was no necessities on that list at all.
Yeah, like her CPAP, and you could totally tell it's her aunt because she said ganja instead of weed.
Yep.
Ganja.
Yeah.
I did see that little post thing. Somebody had a picture of it somewhere.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I was like, what is she even packing? Like, what?
Right. No underwear, no bras, no, it was like nothing that you need. And then she was buying like these little travel size things of like shampoo and toothpaste. You're going for a week. Like that little travel size thing is like for a couple days,
Allie said that the passport can't be too far because she needed it when she came into New York.
Oh, snap.
True, but some people are saying that she has an enhanced driver's license. I'm not sure if that's true.
What's that? What is that?
Okay, there's two ways for you to get into the States from Canada, either through a passport or an enhanced driver's license, which is a regular driver's license, but they enhance it with identification that's on there that's scannable, where if you go to the border, you'll be able to go over with just that driver's license.
Oh, I bet it's the same. Like here, they're starting where, what is it they put on there? A hologram or something? They put something on there, and you have to have
or something.
Yeah, you have to have more ID and everything in order to get your license upgraded to that.
Yeah, I've had it before, an enhanced one. It costs you extra, but it's good to have when you don't want to travel around with your passport, but you still want to go in and out of the States.
How long do those enhanced licenses, like, how long does it take for them to expire?
On the same time your license usually expires.
Oh, okay. So like 5 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goth girl, that was my husband. He's on live. He's a Twitcher. He's a gamer on there, and he just won something. So I'm sorry. I told him to be quiet, but he never listened. That's what you heard.
Nicole says that list just shows where Chantal and her aunt's mind is at. Did you see? She said she is okay with going to men's house in Cuba. Yeah, I've said enough about that. It just floors me. Like all the things I teach my daughter, I swear she never was taught. Like meet in a public place, don't go alone. I mean, they should be common sense at her age, but they're not.
I mean, didn't she go straight to Roman's house?
Mm-hmm. Picked him up at the clinic and went straight to his house. I think she thinks it doesn't apply. Well, that's true. She doesn't think anything applies to her.
AR, yeah, Mr. Samoans, he just got monetized too, so he's in there like all like hardcore gaming now, and so it's like totally bro mode in there. It's a little
Too
crazy.
much testosterone.
Yeah, it was 2:30, and in the morning. I was like, dude, you just woke me up 3 times yelling. Like, shut up.
Monty probably feels like there's too much estrogen here. She never showed proof she even bought a ticket, though. No, she hasn't.
Seems Foodie Beauty has a penchant for picking up guys at the clinic.
Right?
Especially when their stuff is bacterial or viral. She loves that.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
I mean, even the thought of making out with a perfect stranger, even if it just was strep, if that was true, and it was just strep that he had, even making out with a total stranger, well, first of all, a total stranger making out with them is gross, but making out with a total stranger that has strep, ew.
So true, and we haven't really heard that much from Roman El Roman lately. It
No,
seems he's throttling down.
The last thing he said was that he was going to expose her.
right? And he didn't.
No.
We've been waiting on that. I thought he had this big expose.
Well, he acted like it was all centered around what her car was like inside, but that's not going to shock any of us.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
not news. We know.
no.
It's a sticky mess in there. We know.
We're
Mhm.
like, dude, does he realize he's driving around with poop in the back seat? Like,
Yeah. He's all talk. Exactly, goth girl.
Facts.
Oh, so you're right, tired. They were both on antibiotics, so they were covered.
mm,
She might find some hungry guy that she could feed.
Erie said she took a break so that she could come up with an excuse for her lycation.
true. Yeah, she's like making lists and like taking a bunch of edibles and then making more lists and then walking around pacing and like trying to figure it out. If I tell them this, then the scenario will be this. And then what happens is that the public gets like just oh F it, I'm just gonna go say this.
Mel says Monty gets overran in his panels by estrogen and he handles it well. Sits and smiles. He could teach my husband a lot. I really think, and this is not to be mean, I feel for her if this is the case. I think she is mentally and emotionally stunted at a lower age. Something must have happened to her. Right, Rhonda. I think so too. She definitely does not have the maturity of a 38-year-old. I want to see her go to Cuba too, Kiki. I mean, honestly, I think a trip by herself without the internet would be good for her. But I don't think that she would stay.
If she goes and she has no internet, she's coming right back the next day.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree.
And she would pay for that too. I'm sure
Yeah.
the cost would be through the roof. Just first of all, she would lose like what she paid for her all-inclusive trip, and then like to scramble and find a last-minute ticket home as well. Plus the transportation to the airport. Yeah, she would pay for that in a heartbeat.
But it's like money is disposable to her, though. She, the way she wastes it.
Good night,
Very
Passionate.
true. Yeah, I think she has a different mentality when it comes to money and no savings whatsoever. And that is not going to bode well for her in the long run. When it hasn't been boding well for her, she should have owned her own home by now. She should have had her car paid off. She should have had like a good investment portfolio, but she has none of these things. In fact, her car isn't even paid off, which is just incredible to me that you make so much money, but yet your car isn't paid off when you just stream at home in your room. You don't even have to worry about gas half the time, but yet she'll go out of her way to spend more money by driving around live streaming. Like, make it make sense, right?
Yeah, for sure. Ranson, shatter is just a form of THC, and there's like different, some people call it wax, you get shatter, cake batter, those kind of words are all about like kind of like a resin it's this THC and marijuana that's been like formed down into like a gel type situation, I guess would be the best to describe it, and then you smoke it or dab it or...
Yeah, I think it's mostly dab.
But it's just another form of THC.
Kiki, question to Monty. Can't gum disease lead to severe heart problems?
Yeah, we've talked about that before, that she needs to brush her teeth because, all that plaque can lead to gum disease, and gum disease can lead to heart issues and, add to the list of problems that she has. So she needs to be very, very, very careful on what she's doing with her life, but she just doesn't care. I do think she's in pain. That's why I think she is using weed to kind of cover that pain, and the reluctance to go up and down the stairs is because it's very difficult and painful for her, else she would be doing it. So we'll see in time. Like I said, I don't know what she's going to do tonight or tomorrow. I'm sure she's gonna come on tomorrow. I'm not sure if she's gonna leave the 29th. Most likely, she's not gonna go to Cuba. It might be a Cuba green screen, but we'll have to see. But I'm gonna actually head out right now. I just wanted to give my 2 cents about the situation. Maybe she'll come on tonight, maybe not. Maybe she'll do some late night beezing on a Sunday. Who knows? But if she doesn't, she's definitely gonna make sure she gets all those monies for tomorrow. Because I'm sure a lot of her Beezers are actually waiting for her birthday for tomorrow to give her a lot of money they've saved up for her for the year or a couple months or a couple weeks, whatever they're gonna give her. So we shall see.
Right.
Gross.
Thank you so much, Monty, for coming on and spending some time with us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Monty. Say hi to Martha and the other one for me,
Lola,
Lola.
I will for sure. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a
You
good
take
one.
care,
I'll
too.
see
Bye.
you
Have a good night.
Bye.
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 All right.
For anyone that didn't know, that was Monty from Stories from the Internet. The mods are putting the link in the chat. And we also have Kidney J up here. The mods have also put their link. And, of course, you all know when Samoans Bites, go over to their channel and subscribe also.
Oh, goodness.
I was trying to find, somebody was saying with the shatter, they were saying, think of Tide and Tide Ultra. I'm sorry, I tried scrolling and I can't find the comment now, so I don't know who said it, but they said, think of Tide and Tide Ultra. Shatter is Tide Ultra.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a really good analogy.
So it's like
yeah.
like a concentrated.
Yeah, like you don't need very much of that to. It's very interesting. I have some friends that have done it forever, and I was like, what is this? And I always had to watch and look and learn. Like I have to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
It's a lot.
Yeah. No, I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it. I'm glad that came out now that I'm older. When I was younger, I totally would have been like, give me some of that. But no.
Monty is in Canada, Jessica. Yeah, shatter is strong. Anything that you dab is going to be strong.
Anything that you smoke is going to be strong. Everybody has done all of their homework, and all of THC products are strong now.
Jay, for anyone who doesn't subscribe to you, do you want to tell them, what kind of content and stuff that you have on there?
Oh, she might not know she's muted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was going to say, you're on mute.
I do a lot of the girl stuff. Life by Jen is back and posting, so I'll do a lot of reacts of that. Beauty, of course. I also do some of my own health stuff and my own health issues as well. But yeah, that's about it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I post almost daily, maybe like 5 times a week. I don't do lives. I probably should and maybe will do lives coming up. But yeah, mostly pre-recorded videos.
Yes, they are. You can do it. At least do it once. I'll say okay.
No, I
Yeah,
used to
they
do
are, that's
lives
fine.
all the time. I just I don't know. I talk myself out of it when I think I'm gonna do one. I'm like, yeah, I'll do one today, and then I'm like, no. I don't know why. Like everyone on live is always so kind, but it's just me getting my shit together to do a live. But
Oof. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
yes, it does. It drains me. I don't like this panel. Like it's super chill. It's fine. But when you're especially alone doing a live, yeah, it's very draining.
Mm-hmm.
And Samoans, anybody that's here from Monty or Jay's channel, would you like to tell them about your channel?
Oh, well, our channel is an eating channel, and it's my husband is on screen. I'm usually in the background talking, but we do some live shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's just an eating show and food challenges and things like that. So we and he plays the ukulele and sings sometimes. We just want you guys to come and hang out and chill out with us, and food is like a big thing for him and me, so he loves to eat, so might as well put it on air and see what people think. If they want to eat with you, if they're lonely, come eat with us.
Guys, she's underselling.
Yeah, and he'll eat anything you want him to eat. He's eaten bugs. He's had
nothing phases him. Yeah, nothing phases him. We've tried to get him stuff that's gross and he will like want to puke after. No, nothing phases the man. And he plays the ukulele, so we have like sing-alongs in there. It is such a fun channel.
We do, yeah, we have fun. It's like hanging out at our house, just hanging out with us. But yeah, he was challenged with a bunch of gross things for his 30-day live challenge, and he did cheesecake and salmon. And we thought, I was like, he hates cheesecake. This is it. This is the one. And no, he now loves cheesecake as long as it has salmon on it. Like, it's his favorite thing. He says it's really good. And I'm like, I trust you. I'm not trying it. So
I don't know. Maybe I could see that because when you have like cheesecake is mostly cream cheese, right? And you have cream cheese and smoked salmon a lot. So maybe I could see that kind of going together. I wouldn't go out of my way to like pair them. But I can kind of see
if you come across the opportunity, you should try it because literally for his birthday, I made him a huge birthday cake, but I surprised him with the cheesecake with salmon, and he preferred the cheesecake with salmon over his favorite like homemade birthday cake. So. What does that say about my cooking? Like, that's what I've been wanting. I'm like, he's always told me, like, I'm a good cook, and I'm, like, really wondering, am I?
Sofa Kling wants to know, would Mr. Samoans consider a ukulele duet?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just send us a message you can do it on Instagram or through our email that's on the channel. It's When Samoans Bites, and we can set up something. He loves to make music and play.
It's so fun, you guys. Really, you should check it out.
But anyways, go back to y'all stuff. Let's talk about y'all.
Actually, guys, I think I'm going to go as well. This has been such fun. Thank you, Dani. Thank you, Lara, by the way, for setting this up. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak and give you my thoughts. But I am going to go.
Thank you so much, Jay, for coming on. We really appreciate it.
You're so sweet, and I just love meeting you. It's been awesome to meet you. And I'll tell you, I loved your video with your with your dad bringing you the big clothes.
Yeah.
For the dialysis, yeah. So.
Yeah, he's sweet. He's my rock, but he has no idea what size I am. But that's okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
Have a great night.
Kat.
Aw. They're so sweet. Both of them are really nice to have on panel.
Yeah. I heart Kidney Jay.
Aw.
So she'll probably come at least by midnight for her birthday celebration.
Right? That's what I think too. She's going to wait until then.
So do you think she was in her room when Pete said that? Or you think she was already out on her ride?
I think she was already out. What do you think, Samoans?
I think that I haven't been around. I don't know.
Well, you know her history. So she's been missing. Do you think she's home?
Oh, probably not.
I heart you too, burnt cheeseburger.
She is probably not at home. Or I don't know. She might be at home. I have no idea.
NPC, I saw your comment. How was your chicken salad?
Was it delicious?
Did you put craisins in it?
Craisins in yet, so.
Oh. You just made an enemy of Denise. Can I just say that I love you guys, our chat?
Me too.
I'll plug in Pizza's live. He said that Chantal was in her room, but she was going for a drive shortly. But we don't think she's even home.
Thank you, Chantoddler.
Oh, thank you guys. It was nice to see you guys back.
Who was that up there?
To talk to everybody.
Catalicious. I love this whole panel.
Aw. Are we doing, I was asking about the schedule situation. Do we have any of those schedules set or no?
No.
Okay.
We just kind of, usually if we're on late the night before, we don't do the shooting the bees in the morning. That's really the only rhyme or reason right now.
Oh, okay.
This is right there. This is a cool ass group. Chill vibes. Thank you, Buddha Betch.
Starlight. Hey, Kasha.
See, Samoans, peoples miss you.
I know. Yeah, I want to be able to set a little bit of a schedule and stuff to do some morning stuff with everybody and keep in contact so that we're all still doing our thing.
And Laura is going to come on panel this week during probably one of our morning shows, but I told her she can come on anytime. I mean, we used to always keep the link pinned, so she can come on whenever.
And we're supposed to have Mrs. Fields on this week as well.
Yep. That'll be good. I have a lot of questions there. I desperately need Chantal to go on this trip. She inspires me.
Oh my
Phil,
goodness.
I think I was being sarcastic. I sense some sarcasm, Phil.
A little.
Yes, you did, BC. I've been hanging out a lot on Twitch. Getting to know it.
I think she's going to call it off too. Plug two. Like I said, she was literally talking herself out of it the other night.
We do, Kim. It's on our channel on the about section. Dani has one too, and so does Miss Thing over here. Never. Go ahead.
If you go, I don't know, is Twitch like Twitter? Like if they find you, they can see us through your friends,
Yeah, you can see when people are on. If you're friends, then you can see when people are on and stuff. So, and you can see what people are watching, and you can go and join like your friend over, like, oh, they're watching so and so, so you can go over and join.
Oh, really? You're gonna have to teach me all that. I've never known. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was like, I keep clicking on Dani's name and nothing's showing up. Like, where is she?
Because I really don't watch it very often. I used to follow a true crime YouTube channel, Perplexed Cutie, and I followed her on Twitch. She would do stuff on Twitch, like kind of more personable streams.
Dude, I love Twitch. I just fell in love with it. Like, I really have. I think it's a really cool platform. People who were like first started doing outside of just the gaming, and they started branching out. And somebody that I follow and was talking to in their stream, they were actually kicked off of Twitch for streaming like kitchen stuff, like cooking, and they got kicked off, but then they got invited back and got back on there because there were so many people starting to do like cooking streams and chat streams and all that stuff over there that now they allow it, and they made sections for it. They didn't use, that's all new. That's just blown up over the last year or two. Isn't that cool? I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
And people are so nice. Like, everybody's so nice.
That, I think, has been my biggest shock, like, with our channel is, like, the people have been so supportive and so nice. And, I was scared to death of all the like hater stuff and everything starting out, but we've really, really been blessed.
Yeah. So. All
right, guys.
Yes,
Well, I think
BC said she's too much of a celebrity to panel up with us because they have a lot of followers on Twitch.
Oh, we'll get you, BC. You have been up here. What are you talking about? We're part of your posse.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I think.
And if anybody, well, you know what? If you're on Twitch though, Burnt Cheeseburger has an account on there, and if they want to, they should start because Burnt Cheeseburger should be monetized for all the stuff that she does on there.
Rhonda said, "Well, Dani, I think everyone wants you to be their mom." I'm not sure if my kids appreciate it as much.
Aww.
I should take that back.
Guys.
They really are appreciative. But anyways, yeah, we're going to end it, guys. I want to say again, thank you very, very much to everybody in chat. Thank you to our amazing mods. We have the best mods on YouTube. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed or hit the like button, if you would do that, that would help us out tremendously. We appreciate all of you.
Hit the like button right now. All right, I did my job.
Yeah, but usually you add a little more to it, like you want to. Or...
Hit the like button. It makes Dani feel like a celebrity.
Oh, good. I'm glad you it.
It's my turn, Denise.
Love you too, Burnt Cheeseburger.
And there is
and AR.
AR, yeah, there's AR's link she put up in the chat, guys. Go follow AR. She just started her channel.
She's gonna be doing all kinds of artsy stuff. So that'll be a relaxing channel for you guys to sub to.
I seriously, when you do lives, AR, I'm seriously gonna just not bring out my crochet and knock out my crochet while you're coloring.
Like a craft room, craft circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Denise, get out your cake batter and start making some delicious things.
Good night, Mrs. Girl. Thank you for coming in.
All right, we love you guys.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye. Good night.